Happy New Year. Welcome to Chair Yoga. The only thing that's absolutely required in this session is to breathe. The rest of what I cue for is optional. May I suggest using a padded chair, preferably a chair with no arms because we will be moving side to side. The only other thing would be perhaps a water bottle. At any time, feel free to take a quick sip of water. Please don't wait for me to cue for that. And let's begin. Let's scoot all the way back in the chair. And with your feet comfortably resting on the floor, you may turn your palms facing upward to send and receive, or palms down. Now for the first part of the session, we'll do a little bit of meditation. So feel free to close your eyes, maybe lower your gaze, and let's begin. Take a deep cleansing breath in. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Hold and breathe. Let's quiet the mind. Quiet the inner voices. And let's select an intention. What is it that brought you to your practice today? Looking at the new year ahead, the endless possibilities, embracing the new year, I choose gratitude for my intention. I'm so very grateful to be here. I'm so very grateful that you chose to allow me to come into your home. Let's take another breath here. As we exhale, hold and breathe. Allow your arms to dangle at your sides. And let's wind the wrist joint around into a slow circular motion. Fan the fingers. Let's visualize perhaps a beautiful tropical fish flowing, swimming in a deep blue sea. And in your mind's eye, visualize how the fin and the tail move so gracefully. And that's the movement I would like you to imitate with your fingers. Take another breath. As we exhale, hold, and breathe, reverse that circular motion. Nice and easy. Little snaps and pops, perfectly natural. Maybe tendons, ligaments snapping over the joints, as long as we are not coming into discomfort. Don't worry about the little snaps and pops. And as we move through our session, let's stay in our challenge zone. The moment your body experiences the least bit of discomfort, that's your body telling you to hit the pause button. Be patient in your practice. Your body will evolve with patience, practice, and perseverance. Now, once you've wound those wrists around in one direction or the other, just allow your arms to dangle. Let the body receive that medicine for the wrist joint area. You'll hear me saying that quite a bit. Allow the body to process and receive. Go to your intention. What is it that brought you to your practice today? Another deep breath in here. As we exhale, hold and breathe, bring your back away from the chair. The hands come to the base of your chair. Let's scoot the sit bone forward. Readjust your feet. We'll lift the heart, the shoulders go down. Draw the belly in to support the abdominal wall. Let's draw the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Let's start to lubricate the shoulder girdle. We enter the stretches mindfully and with caution. We want to lubricate something called fascia, the thin membrane that encapsulates the muscle fibers, the organs, the bones. It is the super glue that holds us together. Let's lubricate that fascia to improve our range of motion. Now, when ready, press the shoulders back and down and turn your palms facing forward. Feel your shoulder blades lying flat against your back. Tadasana, mountain pose with arms extended down toward Mother Earth. Feel the power in your body. Let's take a breath here. As we exhale, hold and breathe, release your arms out and all the way up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, release the arms out to the sides and all the way down. How did that feel? Do we have any issues with the shoulders? Maybe don't release your arms as high. Let's continue the movement, breath to movement. And remember, your movements do not have to mirror what mine are doing. I want you to feel successful. I want you to get what you came for. Now let's release the arms up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, hold and breathe, pause. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Your palms are facing one another. Tadasana, mountain pose with arms extended. How is this posture serving you? A breath here. As you exhale, spin your palms toward me. Take a breath. As you exhale, release your arms forward, hinge forward, draw your belly in, release the arms behind you. Now let's observe how the arms and the shoulders are feeling here. We've moved the arms behind the torso, or as best we can. Those feet are anchored down safely and securely so we don't topple forward. Now let's rotate the palms. So now the palms are facing the floor or forward. Your thumbs are reaching the side walls. How did that feel in the shoulder girdle? Notice the shoulder blades lying flat against your back. Movement. Sweep the palms forward and up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, spin the palms facing forward. Reach the arms forward, draw the belly in as you hinge. Inhale, sweep the palms forward and up. And exhale, release those palms forward and behind the torso. How is this serving you? One more time, release the arms up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, let's rotate the body over to the side. Hold and breathe. Now, I'm holding onto the back of the chair, holding right here, and look behind you. See how far your peripheral vision is allowing you to look. And then release, both arms come up overhead. Take a breath through center. As we exhale, release to the other side, nice and easy, hanging on to the back of the chair, spinal flexion, trunk rotation, the fountain of youth and a healthy spine. And release, both arms up overhead. Take a breath through center. As we exhale, releasing over to that one side, drawing the belly in. Inhale up to center. As we exhale, hold and breathe. Last time, like this. Release the arms up overhead. Take a breath through center. As you exhale, hold and breathe. Release your arms out and all the way down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and all the way up overhead. As you exhale, release forward, hinge forward, draw the belly in. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, rotation off to the side, anchor, and actively rotating. Inhale through center and exhale, release to the other side. Nice and easy. And one more round. Inhale through center. As we exhale, release those arms out and all the way down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and all the way up overhead. And exhale, release forward, hinge forward, draw the belly in. Inhale, sweep the palms forward and up. And exhale, releasing over to one side, anchor, and actively rotating. Inhale up to center. And exhale, release to the other side. Last time like this. Inhale up to center. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Gathering all that goodness into your heart chakra. Let's pause right here. Let's go back to that intention. What is it that brought you to your practice today? And moving on, inhale, arms up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, hold and breathe. Let's interlace behind the thigh. Wind your ankle around. Huge, slow circular motion. Let's take our time delivering a healthy dose of medicine into that ankle joint area. Stretch out the toes, the arch of the foot, the muscles that cradle the heel. Take a breath. As you exhale, reverse that circular motion. Nice and easy. Let the body process the medicine we're giving it. Holding the foot flex, send length through your leg. Gently place your heel down. The hand comes to the opposite side, behind the knee, and let's release the torso forward now. The body is releasing forward. My foot is flexed, and we're getting a beautiful stretch in the hamstring muscle. So I'm not reaching my shoulder forward, I'm reaching my heart forward, keeping the toes reaching toward the face. Inhale here. Hold for the exhale. We keep that opposite hand at the thigh to help support the weight of the torso. Inhale here. As we exhale, hold and breathe. Draw that extended leg in. 3 options. First option is we'll cross at the ankle. Allow the knee to reach down toward Mother Earth. Option 1. Option 2, you may take that leg, cross it over the thigh, sitting up nice and tall. A little bit of a different type of a stretch. Option 3, seated pigeon. Now I've brought my hands to my shin, I lift my heart. Now those are all options. Take the option that works best for your body. You know your body better than anyone. Let's wind the ankle around, the floating ankle. Make sure it can freely float. Hold your foot flexed, lifting that heart a little bit higher. Take a breath. As we exhale, option is to lift the heel of the foot that's on the floor. And we've just brought up the intensity of our seated pigeon just a little bit more. How does that serve you? The next option is to release your arms forward. Now let's make sure the shoulders stay down. Take a breath. As we exhale, hinge forward as if you're handing you something amazing. We glide the body forward. The shoulders do not lift. Take a breath here. Hold for your exhale. I invite you to go to your intention. What is it that brought you to your practice today? A breath here. As we exhale, hold and breathe, let's unravel. I'll draw the body back to center. I'll lower my heel, uncross that leg, and anchor. We lift the heart, draw the belly in to support that spine. Release the arms up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, let's interlace behind the other thigh. Wind the ankle around. Huge, slow circular motion. Let's lubricate that ankle joint area, stretching out the muscles that support the movement of the toes, that support the arch of the foot, that cradle the heel. Wind the ankle around and the other direction. These ankle movements help us with our balance sequence that we'll be doing in just a little bit. Now let's flex that forward foot. Take a breath. As we exhale, send length through that leg. Gently anchor the heel down. My opposite hand comes above the knee to support the weight of the torso as we release forward. The foot that's on the floor, pull the toes toward the face, and think of your heart reaching forward. My gaze is about 3 feet in front of me to maintain that safe body alignment. Take a breath here. Hold for your exhale. Inhale again. As you exhale, draw the heel back. We've got 3 options here. Option 1, crossing that leg in front, or the ankle in front of the other. I'm not touching the knee, but I'm drawing a little bit of contraction here in the abductor to open out that knee. This is great. If you'd like to explore, you may cross the thighs together. The adductors, inner thigh muscles, draw together. If you choose to explore seated pigeon, I've taken the lower leg on top of the thigh, flexing the foot, hands come to the shin. I'll lift the heart once again, and let's give that ankle a spin. Make sure that it can freely float, that we do not have the ankle on top of the thigh. That's important. We want to protect the knee joint by keeping that foot flexed, or rather ankle flexed, and let's lift that heart. Take a breath here. As we exhale, hold, and breathe progression, I've lifted the heel of the foot on the floor up. The next layer is to bring the arms forward. Take another breath. As you exhale, hinge your body forward to a place where you feel a gentle opening sensation in that hip flexor now. You want to feel, never, never force. Your body will give you what it's willing to give you today. And let's celebrate that. Take a breath here. Hold for the exhale. Inhale again. As you exhale, hold, and breathe, draw the torso back to center, lower that heel, and uncross the legs. Shoulder rolls. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Inhale up, exhale back and down. We're moving into eagle pose sequence. Release the arms out and all the way up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, hold, and breathe, let's pause here. Take the hands behind you. Reach the fingertips around the back of the chair. Take a breath. As you exhale, hold, and breathe, lift your heart right about to where the wall and the ceiling meet. This is the perfect opportunity to open up your heart chakra. Our heart chakra houses our compassion, our empathy. This is the perfect time to take a moment to visually look into your heart chakra. Is there anything there that doesn't belong? Is there anything less than positive that resides there? Let's let it go. Let's let go of anything that's not serving us well. This is the time, this is the place, this is the perfect opportunity. We've got the new year ahead of us. Release anything that's not serving you, and then make space for all the positive energy that's swirling around you. What's your intention? Let's receive that. Take a breath here. As we exhale, hold, and breathe, release the back of the chair. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, hold, and breathe, lower your arms halfway down. Spin your thumbs down now. Let's bend at the elbows. Reach the back of the hands into your lower back. Inhale, lift the heart, pull the elbows back. Opening up that heart chakra once again. Take a breath. As we exhale, let's round the shoulders. One of the few times I ask you to do that. And draw the belly in. Pull your elbows forward. Get a good stretch and the powerful muscle group between your shoulder blades. And then take a breath here. As you exhale, release your arms out and all the way up overhead. A breath at the top. As you exhale, let's move the arms halfway down, and we're moving on. Pull the arms back. Take a breath here. As we exhale, hold, and breathe, we'll take one arm over the top and give yourself a lovely hug, a warm embrace. Hug your favorite person in the world, walking the fingertips back. Now, if this is enough of a stretch for the muscle groups between the shoulder blades, the traps, the rhomboids, stay right here. If you care to explore, maybe we take one leg over the top and take the toes behind the ankle. So holding right here. So I've crossed the leg, same arm that's on the top. Take a breath here. As you exhale, let's release. Forearms back to back. Try to keep your elbows together. Now, if we cannot get the forearms back to back, that's okay. Come to a place where your body will allow you to go. I'll take the hand that's in the lower position and I'll anchor it to the upper lower thumb. A breath here. As we exhale, hold, and breathe, let's see if we can get the elbows up off the chest. Notice the deep stretch between the shoulder blades. That's intentional. Take a breath here. Hold for your exhale. Take a breath here. As we exhale, lower the elbows down. Give yourself that lovely hug. Uncross that leg. Open the arms nice and wide. Take a breath here. As you exhale, hold and breathe, the other arm comes on top. Now notice which arm is on top. That same side, the leg, will come up and over. Let's see if we can get that to cross. Now I've tucked my toes behind my ankle. If the toes won't tuck, that's okay. We're drawing the adductors together. Progression. Take another breath. As you exhale, release forearms to a place where you feel successful. Can we take the fingers of the lower hand and anchor to the upper hand? Take a breath here. As you exhale, release the elbows off the chest to a place where you feel a gentle stretch. So again, we want to feel, never force. Allow the body to evolve naturally. A breath here. As we exhale, float the elbows down. Give yourself a lovely hug. Let's uncross those legs. Open the arms nice and wide. Take a breath here. As we exhale, lower the arms down, and we're moving on. Scoot your sit bone halfway back. I'm not scooting all the way back. And I am widening the stance of my legs. At least the width of the legs of your chair. We want a nice, stable base. Take one forearm down to the thigh. The other arm is the working arm. Thumb up. Sweep the palm forward and up with an inhale. Exhale, rotation. Thumb goes down as we reach back. Inhale, sweep the palm forward and up. And exhale, releasing down. Now, how is that feeling in the shoulder girdle? Do we have any issues with the rotator? Then you would make the circumference of the circular motion to a place where you feel successful. Maybe it's smaller, maybe it's 3 inches in circumference, maybe 6 inches. You decide. Now that we've sufficiently lubricated that shoulder girdle, finish the last circular motion that you're on. Take a breath here. As we exhale, release that arm up, out, and over. So we've got the forearm down. We're not going to topple. The legs are wide so we do not cartwheel out of the chair. Point your rib cage up toward the ceiling. Feel that beautiful opening sensation. Intercostal muscles between the rib cage are being honored here. A breath here. As we exhale, release. Here comes the arm down to the thigh. The other arm goes to work. Thumb sweeping forward and up, inhale. And exhale, releasing back and down. Inhale, sweep the palm forward and up. And exhale, back and down. Take inventory. How is this movement serving you today? If we have any discomfort, modify. Maybe sit this round out. If it's not attainable today, that's okay. Celebrate where you are today. Now let's finish that last circular motion that you're on. Take a breath here. As we exhale, release that arm up, out, and over. Visualize the rib cage being opened. Intercostal muscles being stretched. Let's receive this medicine. Inhale here. As we exhale, hold and breathe, ebb and flow. Release, and let's anchor. Inhale, exhale. Release that other arm up and over. Inhale through center, and exhale, release to the other side. Vinyasa movement. That means to put movements together in a special way, breath to movement. And again, feel free to linger in any of the postures that I offer to you today. Now let's finish this last round that we're on before we move on. So from here, we'll take it back to ready position. We'll take the back of the wrist to the inner knee joint area. Lift your heart, the shoulders draw down. Draw the belly in to support the spine. Take a breath here. As we exhale, hold and breathe, press into the inner knee joint area with the back of the hands and observe the upper body goes to work. We're setting this up for sun god, sun goddess. Another breath. As we exhale, hold and breathe, pull the knees open. Observe the muscles in the lower back going to work. Take a breath here. As we exhale, move the arms to the outer thigh area. Keep the contraction in the lower back. Release the arms up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, move the arms halfway down. Sun god, sun goddess. Now the arms are active. So if someone were to come up to you and try to pull your arm away from the center line, they wouldn't be able to do so. Feel the power in your upper body. Take a breath here. As you exhale, hold and breathe, continue to pull those knees open. This is called a static hold, a static strengthener, meaning the body's not moving, yet the muscles are working double time. Take a breath. As you exhale, hold and breathe, close the fingers, turn the palms toward your head. Take another breath. As you exhale, actively draw the elbows down. Hold right here. Feel the lats, latissimus dorsi, go to work. The muscles in the upper back. Hold and breathe. Inhale here. Hold for the exhale. Inhale again. As you exhale, release the arms. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, hold and breathe. Draw hands to heart center. Hold in horse. Now the upper body has relaxed. The lower body is still working. Continuing to pull those knees open. Feel the muscles of the lower back go to work. Take a breath here. Hold for your exhale. We're holding in what's called horse. Take another breath. And exhale. Relax the contraction. Take the hands to the top of the thighs. Heel toe one of the legs to center. I will pivot my body and turn. Very important, we hang on to the back of the chair as I start to bring my knee pointing straight down to the floor. It doesn't touch the floor, but my knee is pointing down. The shoelaces are pointing down. Body alignment is very important. Let's reach the arm that's closest to me forward. Let's take a breath here as we exhale, hold, and breathe, reclining back. Try to keep the knee pointing down. I want to feel a stretch on the top of the thigh. I hope you're feeling that too. And in front of the hip flexor. Let's keep the chin parallel to the floor. We don't want to flail the head back. That will create unnecessary stress in the area called the cervical spine. Let's receive this medicine. Inhale here. Hold for your exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Center the body. Now that arm that was floating will come just behind the knee that's bent. Let's curl the toes under and that leg that's closest to me. Take another breath. As you exhale, start to send length through that back leg. Now, if you feel any discomfort in that lower back, back off. Maybe not extend so far. You should not feel any discomfort in the lower back. And I've got my hand on the supporting thigh, so I'm not reaching forward. We're going to lift that heart. Take a breath here. Hold for your exhale. Inhale again. As you exhale, hold and breathe. Bend that extended knee. And let's pivot. The opposite foot halfway forward. Now, the leg that's extended. Look at the foot, make sure the leg and the foot is one nice long straight line. I don't have the ankle sickled in. Shoulders stacked over the hips. Take a breath here. As you exhale, release your arms out to the sides. Turn your head facing the leg that's bent. Holding right here, warrior two. Looking over the middle finger, that is called your drishti or focal point. Feel the power in your body. What is it that brought you here today? Go to your intention. Inhale here. Hold for the exhale. Inhale again. As you exhale, hold and breathe. Upper body rotation. So I'm moving my arms so that it is parallel to the leg that is bent. Feel the muscles in the back go to work. Another breath. As you exhale, cartwheel that arm down as you reach the opposite arm up, out, and over. Once again, lift that rib cage up to the ceiling. Extended side angle. Let's make sure that we're pushing down into the forearm, that the shoulder's not creeping into the ear. Go to your intention. What is it that brought you here today? Inhale here. As we exhale, hold, and breathe, let's cartwheel out of it. Draw that extended leg in. Pivot your body so that we take that knee that's closest to me, pointing down. Make sure you hang onto that chair. The arm that's closest to me comes up. Draw the belly in. Take a breath here. As you exhale, hinge the body back. So hopefully you're feeling that stretching sensation in the front of that thigh and in front of the hip. Beautiful stretch in the hip flexor. Take a moment, reflect. What is it that brought you here today? A breath here. Hold for the exhale. Make sure that chin is not dipping up. We want to protect the cervical spine. Take another breath. As we exhale, that forward arm comes just behind that bent knee. Let's set it up. I'll curl my toes under in the leg that's closest to me or to you. And then let's go ahead and lift the heart, lock down what's called the erector spinae, the muscles that support the movement of the spine. And then we'll start to send length through that front leg, not to a place of discomfort, but just to where you can feel the gentle stretch traveling through that hip flexor, getting a nice extension in that powerful leg. Inhale here. Hold for your exhale. Allow the breath to be enough. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale here. As you exhale, hold and breathe, release the extension of the leg. And let's start to pivot that bent leg about a quarter of the way. Now the extended leg, take a peek at that leg. The leg is a nice long line. We never allow the ankle to roll in. Stack the shoulders over the hips. I'm not reaching forward. Warrior two, let's set it up. Look off to the side where you've got the bent leg. Bring the arms into the equation. Shoulders are down. Feel the power in your body. Take a breath here. Hold for your exhale. Warrior two. Inhale again. And exhale. Upper body rotation. We'll draw that extended arm parallel to the bent knee. Feel the muscles in the back go to work. Another breath here. As we exhale, cartwheel that forearm down. As you release that extended arm on the opposite side, up, out, and over. Point the rib cage up to the ceiling. Feel that beautiful opening sensation. Let's receive the medicine, receive the moment. Let's be present in our practice. A breath here. Hold for the exhale. Inhale again. As you exhale, hold and breathe, cartwheel out of it. Draw that extended leg in. Adjust your sit bone so you are in the center of your chair, holding right here. Shoulders. Inhale up. Exhale back and down. Inhale up. Exhale back and down. Let's set it up for a chair pose. Hands on top of the thighs. Please look at your thighs. Take a breath as you exhale. Contract the muscles in your thighs. You should have seen a shape change and the density of the legs change. Relax the contraction. In our modified chair pose, you will have the option to stand or stay seated in your chair. You decide what works best for you today. So I choose to explore standing. So I'll draw my heels toward my body. I'm going to take a peek at my toes. I want the toes pointing forward. My feet are about hip distance apart. We do not want the toes turned out We do not want the toes turned in, parallel. We'll start with the hands on the thighs. Take a breath here. As you exhale, hold and breathe. If you choose to stand, push through your heels, come halfway up and hold. Now, here's the thing with chair pose. I am not leaning excessively forward. I want my shin pretty much in alignment with my torso. My focal point is about 3 to 4 feet in front of me. My knees are traveling in the pattern of the toes, toes pointing forward. Another breath. As you exhale, if you're comfortable releasing your arms forward, you may do so. If that bothers the lower back in the slightest, take the hands back down to the thighs. Now maybe your arms are extended. Take a breath. As you exhale, release your arms behind you into airplane, chest expansion. Draw the belly away from the thigh. I'm still looking about 3 feet in front of me. Take a breath here. As we exhale, release the arms forward. Pause. Feel the power in your body. Another breath here. As we exhale, slowly take the bend out of the knees in 3, 2, last one, shoulder rolls. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Inhale up, exhale back and down. Now, I'm going to come to the side of my chair. I don't have anything there. My water bottle's on the opposite side. And I'll come to the side of my chair and I'll take all the body weight to the leg that's closest to the chair. I'll take the opposite hand to heart center. We are setting this up for tree pose. The ball of the foot is on the floor and I'm anchoring my heel just above that ankle. The rest of these movements are optional. You decide what works best for you. Take a breath. As we exhale, do you feel comfortable letting go of the chair? This is optional. If the answer was no, keep your hand on the chair the whole time. If you care to explore, hands come to heart center. Take a breath. As you exhale, hold and breathe. Let's see how I'm doing today. The bottom of my foot goes to the inner calf area. We never want to push sideways on the knee joint. Now, it's okay to take that foot back down if you wish. It's an exploration. Take another breath here. As you exhale, hold and breathe, maybe we reach the palms up toward the ceiling or not. The movement will definitely challenge your balance. Maybe you grow the branches of your tree. Take a breath here. Hold for your exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Let's gather the branches. Send length through the root of your tree. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a breath through center and come on down. Hands come to the hips. Move your hips around. You want to avoid locking out the hips. We want to lubricate the hip flexor. Let's wind around in the other direction. A great way to release. And let's take a walk over to the other side, making sure there's no cell phones, no water bottles. I do have my water bottle, but it's safely tucked underneath my chair. Now let's set it up. I'll take all the body weight to that leg that's closest to the chair. The opposite hand comes to heart center. I've already got the heel up. I'll pivot my knee. I've got my heel anchored above that ankle joint. Take a breath here. As we exhale, will the body allow for you to let go of the chair? Stability before mobility. Take another breath. As you exhale, maybe we take the toe off the floor or not. The bottom of that foot to the inner calf area, never pushing on that inner knee joint. Take a breath here. As we exhale, hold and breathe, the movement will definitely challenge your balance. I'm growing the branches of my tree. For this side, I choose cactus. Shoulders are down, palms are spread evenly. Feel the power in your body. Inhale here. Hold for your exhale. Be in the moment. Inhale again. And exhale. Let's gather hands to heart center. Go to your intention. What is it that brought you here? Send length through the root of your tree. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, open those arms nice and wide. Hands come to your hips. Move those hips around, lubricating the hip flexor. And let's come around in the other direction, nice and easy. Shake out the hands, shake out the feet. It is time for our final strengthening balance posture, Warrior Three. In our Warrior Three, we do not let go of the chair. I promise you, you'll build strength and balance hanging onto your chair. Let's set it up. So I'll turn sideways. My hip is adjacent to the long part of my chair, the wide part. I'll hang on to the chair. My inner leg is going to be my anchor. I'll be nice and tall, hand to the hip. Release the outer leg behind you. Now the torso and the leg move as one unit. I do not come into a half fold and extend my leg out. The torso and leg move together. Take a breath here. As we exhale, start to lift the toes up off the floor. The torso and leg moves as one unit. Now maybe we pause at a 45-degree angle. This is lovely. Perhaps we get a little deeper into that Warrior Three. No deeper. We do not want the head coming below the level of the heart. Now here's an option. Release the outer arm out to the side. I have not let go of my chair. Perhaps we release that outer arm forward. Soft knee. We do not lock the joint. We don't want to hyperextend the joint of the supporting leg. Hold and breathe. Inhale here. Hold for your exhale. Inhale again. As you exhale, hold and breathe. Slowly resist gravity. The weight of the body is working. And come on down. Those can be intense. Shake out the hands. If you are not able to get parallel, that's okay as long as you're breathing and you're not in discomfort, you're doing fine. Now, the other side, from here. Get all the body weight to that inner leg, nice and tall body, the heart lifts, the shoulders are down. I've already extended the outer leg back, and let's go. Take a breath. As we exhale, my focal point is about 4 feet in front of me. As I start to lift my leg and my torso moving, my focal point is going to travel. Now, depending upon how deeply you come into your Warrior Three, your focal point may be straight down to the floor. Option to release that outer arm. Another breath here. As you exhale, release the arm forward. Hold and breathe. Celebrate where you are. Feel proud of what you're doing for your mind and your body. Inhale here. Hold for your exhale. Inhale again. As you exhale, hold and breathe. Slowly come out of this. Whew. Well done, well done. And get the foot down. Shake out the hands. Shake out the legs. Well done. Take the hands to the hips. Move your hips around nice and easy. Take your time. Let's wind the hips around in the other direction. Now that can be a really intense movement. We're going to do a counter stretch. Now before we do that, I want to release the muscles in the shoulders. I'm going to turn my chair sideways so you can see what I'm doing. So you don't have to turn your chair sideways, but I'm going to do it so you can see what I'm doing. I'll go ahead and walk my body back, and my feet are wide. They are about the width of the chair. And I'll start to lower my torso down. Now, I've moved my feet beyond the width of the chair, and they're just beyond shoulder width. I'm hanging onto the chair. Now, this can be really intense to the shoulders and the chest. I'm not allowing my head to hang. I'm allowing my body to hang heavy. Take a breath here. As you exhale, hold and breathe, reach your left shoulder over toward that right toe. Feel the opening sensation in the pectoralis major, muscles of the chest, anterior deltoids, muscles in front of the shoulder. Inhale through center. As we exhale, release to the other side. Feel that gentle opening sensation. If it is too much, back off. Inhale through center. As you exhale, hold and breathe, I will heel toe my feet about hip distance apart. And then I'll take teeny tiny steps, rolling my torso up in 4, 3, 2, Last one. I'll turn my chair facing me once again, and we'll set this up for final closing stretches. We've got a nice counter stretch to do from that warrior three. So coming around to the front of the chair, before you sit, always make sure that the back of your legs are touching the back of the chair. Take a breath here. As we exhale, let's come on down. And for this, we haven't scooted all the way back in. I'm sitting halfway up with my sit bone on the chair. Counter stretch to warrior three. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, hold and breathe. Interlace behind that thigh once again. Reach the knee toward your shoulder. You should feel a stretching sensation in the muscles of the back. Perhaps you reach a little tighter with your forearms. Flex your foot. Allow your chin to dip down and hold. We're getting a nice counter stretch of the powerful muscle groups that just went to work in our powerful posture, warrior three. And release. Open the arms nice and wide. Take a breath here. As we exhale, interlace behind the other thigh. So again, you can round maybe the shoulders, pulling them apart. Maybe you hug a little tighter with those forearms. Hold right here. Flexing the foot. And let's feel that medicine. Beautiful stretch in the powerful muscle group of the back. Take a breath here. As you exhale, hold and breathe, release. Anchor your foot down. Take the hands to the base of your chair and scoot the body back. Nice and easy. So from here, final stretches. Let's move both legs over to the side and take your hands to the back of the chair. Spinal flexion, trunk rotation. Look away from the knees. Think of your shoulders. Let's relax the shoulders down. Spinal flexion, trunk rotation, the fountain of youth, and a healthy spine. A breath here. As you exhale, hold and breathe, release. Just take the hands to the top of the thighs, sitting as tall as you can. Let's strengthen that erector spinae. Once again, the powerful matrix of muscles that travels down the center of the spine. Keep the belly drawn in to support that spine. A breath here. As you exhale, let's come all the way around to the other side. Equal opportunity. First, we'll anchor the feet down, sitting up nice and tall. Take a breath. As you exhale, the hands reach for the back of the chair. Look away from the knees. Try not to flail the elbows out. Try to keep the elbows in towards your torso as we look in the opposite direction. Inhale here. Hold for your exhale. Receive the medicine. Inhale again. As we exhale, hold and breathe. Release the back of the chair. Take the hands to the thighs, sitting up nice and tall. So proud of what we've done today. Let the body receive that medicine. Another breath. As we exhale, let's come back to center and continue to scoot all the way back in that chair. Sitting up nice and tall, palms down to ground down, or palms facing upward. What serves you best? Closing Shavasana. This is where we'll allow the body to reap the benefit of our beautiful afternoon flow. Go back to your intention. What is it that brought you to your practice this afternoon? I'll guide you out of this in just a few moments. Just breathe. Relax all the muscles of the face. Relax the eyelids. Relax the forehead.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Allow the jaw to come away. Allow the tongue to come away from the roof of the mouth. Take a breath here. and exhale. Feel the healing, the restoration flowing over the shoulders, through the arms, and into the hands. Feel the healing flowing through the torso, down through the hips, into the legs, and through the feet. What is it that brought you to your practice today? Inhale here. As we exhale, hold and breathe, take the hands to the base of the chair. Scoot your sit bone forward. Let's release the arms out and all the way up overhead. Take a breath at the top. As you exhale, release those arms out and down to your sides. Take the palms to the top of the thigh. Take a breath here. As you exhale, release the head over to one side. Release the arm, the opposite arm down to the floor. Get a beautiful stretching sensation in the cervical spine. Release any tension that gathered there. Draw everything back to center. Inhale. As we exhale, release the head to the other side, nice and easy. Release the opposite fingertips to the floor. Feel that beautiful opening sensation. Bring the head back to center with an inhale, palm comes to the lap. As you exhale, draw the chin down toward the chest. Let's take both hands to the top of the head, the fingertips gently touching, using the weight of the arms and gravity to get a beautiful release. Elbows pointing forward. And release, sitting up nice and tall. Take a moment to go to your intention. What is it that brought you here today? Inhale here. As you exhale, hold and breathe, allow your arms to dangle at your sides. Turn the palms facing outward as you reach the arms out to the sides and all the way up, gathering all that peace that's swimming around you. Inhale at the top. As you exhale, release that peace out into the world. Release the arms out and down. One more time. Reach the arms out and all the way up overhead. Gather in the tranquility, the wellness, the restoration that's swirling around you. Inhale at the top. As we exhale, hands come to heart center to fill the heart chakra with goodness. Let's move the thumbs to the third eye center to seal in our practice. The light, the love, the energy in me sees and recognizes the light, the love, the energy in each one of you. We bow as we say together, Namaste and happy, happy New Year. Well done, well done, well done. Great job. Give yourself a round of applause. You did it. Stay with it. It's only going to get better from here. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. We'll see you again.